Hey guys, Jen here, and welcome back to Simply Sims, where today we're building a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-story home that I have decided to call the Sophisticated Suburban. And in true Simply Sim fashion, I have flooded this house with custom content. So as you're watching the build and looking through the screenshots at the end, if you see something that you like, that you want in your game, leave me a comment down below and I will link that item, because sharing is caring. And if you guys want these items for your Sims, then I definitely want to get them to you. And one last thing before we actually do start talking about this build, if you're new to my channel, hey, how's it going? How you doing? I'm Jen. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. That way you can see when I upload new videos, because there's always going to be a new piece of CC in there that you might want. And every once in a while, I actually really do Let's Plays, even though it has been months and months. But just know, with the Get Famous DLC coming out, like, there is an inevitable Let's Play in the future, because who doesn't want their Sim to get famous now that we can make that happen? Okay, long introduction over, so now we can kind of talk about the build a little bit. Right now, my past self is laying out the actual foundation of the house, as well as a very small amount of the landscaping, before we dive back in to do a little bit of the furnishing. And truthfully, I made this video weeks and weeks ago, so I kind of forget the order that this is going to go down in. I remember what the house looks like at the end, but I'm kind of watching this almost like it's for the first time and somebody else did the build, because it has been a while since I was actually inside this house. And I'm going to use that as a perfect segue to acknowledge the fact that I actually haven't uploaded a video on YouTube in almost 3 weeks. I know if you have been with my channel for even a little bit of time, you'll know that I do upload a video every Monday, and the past 2 Mondays in a row, I did not do that. So to anyone that did click on Monday looking for the video that didn't find it, I do apologize. I wanted to get the videos up, but in my personal life, there was a family emergency that happened. And because of the fact that I was not the person most affected by this emergency, I am going to refrain from going into details about it. But I did just want to kind of at least acknowledge to you guys that I wasn't blowing the videos off. I just had to put my focus into more pressing matters over the last few weeks. Okay, serious stuff is all done, so now we can actually get into talking about this build. And look at that. I start paying attention right as we're working on a bathroom, which is my least favorite thing to talk with you guys about, because if you've seen one bathroom, you have seen all bathrooms. But here we are anyway, because I, for some reason, can't stop recording myself making that area of the house. Okay, but we're in a bedroom now, so that's a little bit better. I will warn you guys as you're watching this, I just kind of bounce between the bedrooms. Like, 1 second I'm down here on the first floor, and then I'm up here on the second floor working on a different one. I have no rhyme or reason to how I furnish homes once I build them. Not that there's any rhyme or reason to my building, as you can see in the beginning of this footage, but I don't know, my brain just works in a really weird way. Like, it can see where an item goes even if I'm not in that room. I have this bad habit of just scrolling through all the decorative items and just being like, ooh, that's going to be good in the kitchen. Ooh, that's going to be good in this bedroom, and just bouncing around, putting them places. But I think it makes me more thorough in my use of items, because I'm not just fixated on one room. Like, I'm just looking at everything all at the same time, and telling myself, this will look good here, this will look good there. But unfortunately for anybody who watches me make a house, I am all over the place. Like, literally, we just went from the hallway to one of the bedrooms, and then I'm sure we're going to go into another. Oh, yeah, we're just swinging around here, just doing stuff. So don't try to follow my train of thought in making the houses. Really just kind of enjoy the pretty photos at the end, because I've built the house, and even I can't follow the train of thought I had while building it, you know? But before we get into the screenshots, I can tell you that my thought process on this house was not for it to be a family home. It was for it to be a roommate home. I do currently live in a 1-bedroom apartment with my boyfriend, but prior to that, I had 2 women that I was roommates with. And when I built this house, I was just kind of thinking about the perfect little dream house that we could have lived in, even though I still love the house we did have. But we only have so many photos, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. Now, there are 3 ways you can give Sims plumbobs on my channel. And the first would be that if you like this video, go go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on, and if you want a CC item, leave me a message down below so I can check that out. That's right, like, comment, or subscribe, and you will give a sim a PLUMBOB. Other than that, I hope you did enjoy the build. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope you find your way here for the next one. All right, y'all, take it easy.